What's good, guys? We're back at it again with another video. Today we got a highly requested player. We got 6'4" Jaden Hardy, combo guard out of Nevada. I've kind of been tracking him for a while because the analyst that I really respect on Twitter, he's been tracking him since his like I want to say freshman, sophomore year of high school, and he actually calls him 6-star Hardy, right? So I've been seeing little highlights, little clips here and there. So I obviously know he's nice, but that plus you guys telling me, okay, you need to watch him, you need to break down his film. So we had to go take a look. Now, again, kind of like the Bronny video, we couldn't find a full game, but I did find basically a full game. They just cut out, the dead clips, like I said in the other video, like dead period, free throws, things like that, anything with like dead ball situations, they just cut out. But I think you guys really gonna like this one. I like this one. All I gotta say before this video starts is this kid is different. This kid is different. Let's
I
go.
slow-mo this clip so you guys can see three things. One, how deep he is. Two, how contested he is. And three, he does not even touch the rim on this shot. This is a good split of the ball screen, but I froze it here so you guys can see the correct pass is to his teammate on the wing. But as he tries to force it, it creates a live ball turnover. And what do I always say? It leads to dunks. There's only one word I can use to describe this possession here. Pro. The ability to spin, maintain balance, and shoot a fadeaway over two, tough. This is a simple two-man action, but I need you guys to really understand how crazy it is that he's not touching the rim on these shots. As I tell you guys all the time, half-effort plays like not closing out always lead to buckets. I'm just going to let this play run the first time because we have to see it again in slow-mo. Tough. Man, so he gets the initial defender off of him by rejecting the ball screen, then splits the big into a one-legged fadeaway over two. If anyone wants to know, this is what an NBA player looks like if he was playing in high school. I do want you guys to take note that the correct play here is to pass it to his teammate in the corner. But again, plays like this is what separates him from everyone else. Because he is so offensively talented, he does have a tendency to force sometimes. What I really wanted to show you guys about this possession is when you're running back on defense, make sure someone always gets underneath the rim or it leads to dunks like this. Just wanted to give you guys a look at his passing ability as well as letting you guys know that when being double teamed, make sure you have your head up and identify where it's coming from. Never have plays like this on film where the other team is outworking you and beats you down the court. He shows great patience in this possession. I slowed it here to let you guys in on a little secret. In situations like this, keeping your chin up and eyes on the rim goes a long way in helping you make the bucket. I tell you guys all the time, trying to force between two always leads to live ball turnovers, which is the worst turnover in basketball. Final teaching point here, when on offense or getting double teamed, never let a defender force you to sideline or baseline because that acts as an extra defender.
So Jaden Hardy. After watching that, I can see why on Twitter, why the analysts I'm talking about, why they called him 6-star Hardy. Because he's, not to overhype him or anything, but he's different. He's a different type of player. Like I said on TikTok, I think he might be one of the best high school scorers I've ever seen in terms of shot making ability. So it doesn't matter where you are on the court, what angle, leaning, fading, arm balance. He's you in his face, you back there. It doesn't matter. He's gonna make the shot anyway. And a lot of people don't realize this. A lot of the difference between the NBA and college and D1 high major college is shot making ability, right? So in college you get an open jumper, you're expected to make it, right? But if you get a contested, if someone's closing out, they're teaching you to pass it, or most players aren't going to make that consistently. What's really the difference between college and NBA is not only athleticism, it's shot making ability, which is why you see in the league when you watch these games, the shots these players be making and they be right here is because they're all freaks in terms of shot making ability. And he has that, right? So they also say this, the analyst I'm talking about, calls him a 4-level scorer, right? Hardy is that. So like I said, with the NBA now, you see where Trey's shooting, you see where Steph's shooting, you see where Dame's shooting, right? So instead of just paint, mid-range three, they're shooting right here, which makes them 4-level scorers. These are players that you have to pick up the second they pass half court, or they're going to pull it. And as you've seen in this video, where he's pulling up from is like almost half court. But the crazy thing is he's not even touching rim on these shots. That's what I'm trying to let you guys know, like how crazy that actually is, because he consistently is not touching the rim, which is showing you guys how good of a shooter scorer he actually is. He showed you he has patience, he has pace, and he also has a strong build, so he can take the contact and he knows how to chin up, eyes on the rim, finish through the contact. Defensively, like you see with a lot of the top players, when they're that good of scorers, they kind of give a little on the defensive end because they're so focused on scoring. And he does the same thing, little back tap, half closeout. The only one thing I do have to say for anybody watching this, that one clip that he had where the other team runs past him and gets a wide open layup and he doesn't even try and block it. I'll say this to all of you guys, anybody watching, never have clips on that on film. Like, all that stuff go, like, okay, he's a scorer, like he's top player, they all do this, but effort plays like that, never have those. Never have plays like that to make people question, how really into basketball are you. So that's the only thing I'd have to say about him, that and locking him more on defense. But offensively, like he's a powerhouse. Like I seen they on ESPN 24/7, they try and compare him to Bradley Beal. I feel like there's a better comparison. I can't think of the name right now, but I know there's a better comparison. You guys can comment down what you guys think he looks like out there. But like I said, I don't think I've seen a player like that who can score and make any shot like that in a minute. Because you got Imani. Michael Porter Jr. was like that in high school. But in terms of Malik Monk, he was kind of like that. But at his size and build, like Imani's 6'10", Michael Porter Jr. 6'10", like Monk got crazy bounce. Like but his is like, I don't know. It's different. Like, share, subscribe, turn on post notifications. Keep sending you guys this film to the link, the email in the description. We got a pretty long list. We got the next one coming up on Friday. I'm really excited for that. Appreciate you guys watching. And like I just said, we're going to be back at it on Friday with another video.